I thought you might enjoy a playthrough of The Room 2, which is one of the finest games you will ever play. I've just played through The Room Chapter 1 already, so for the second time. So I'm going to save that until it's a bit less familiar. You'd be surprised how quickly you forget. So we're just going to stick One of the beautiful details about this game is this endlessly looping loading screen, which actually displays the correct time on this watch, which is really a fantastic detail. Just look at that. That actually is the time. Yeah, you can move it around a little bit. Dusty, starry things are all 3D. Anyways, we're going to select new game, and we are going to play The Room. Tutorial level, kind of. So I'm going to go through it quickly, this level, because I have just gone through it. But I haven't gone through the other levels, not for long enough for me to have forgotten them. I'm going to swipe the screen to look around like it says. Double tap on the note to focus. I am going to read the notes, I'm afraid. So some of you might find it annoying, some of you might like it. If my calculations are correct, then this is where you will emerge. Welcome, friend. We have much to share. Now you are blind, but I have left you provision to see that your passage might be shorter than mine. I am forced to conceal it somewhere in this room and trust your wits to uncover it. I am not the only ghost in this place. Okay, so I'm blind, but I've left you provision to see, and we've got this thing, the eyepiece here, but lens is broken. Look at how beautifully this is rendered. Copper. Okay, so we need a lens for this eye, don't we? Pinch to zoom out, it's telling me. Zoom out further to view the rest of the room. And look, there's another table there. Double tap on the round box, and this is just teaching you the actions. So we rotate, we push the button. And one thing that you notice on the Room 2 that the Room 1 didn't have is this depth of field focus thing. I don't know if I like it or not. It does certainly make it more realistic. So we got a little puzzle. And they're keeping it really simple because this is the sort of tutorial one, you know, like the first one's done for you kind of thing. Badunk. And badunk. It's just to teach you how it all works. And we've got a little drawer here. We've got a little lens here. And this lens looks like it's for the eyepiece, doesn't it? We didn't even have to drag it onto the eyepiece. It's there already. Now we can wear the eyepiece, and there's a fingerprint. So we press the fingerprint. Shows us that someone was pressing things, and that's one of the ways that the eyepiece will help you. You will be able to... There we are, we're taking the eyepiece off now. You'll be able to see things where people have touched and opened things. Oh look, something glittering there. What could that be? It's another one of those. Let's have a closer look at it. A small piece of shaped metal in a hexagon shape with some rather beauty on it. A very nice pattern around the edge and a gorgeous texture underneath of hammered copper. Again, we've got copper. Okay, detail. Look, even the edging on the table. Look at all the detail. It's fantastic. Okay, so now we've got another note there. Look, there's another note. Mr. Rigby, suffice it to say that I do not share my colleague's faith in your character. Were it up to me, I should not engage a man of such low breeding and even lower station as yourself. The very thought of taking a grave robber into our service chills my stomach, but as Mr. de Montfaucon is fond of saying, needs must as the devil drives. It falls to me, then, to brief you in your ungodly task. Be well aware, you shall only be paid upon your successful return with the artifact. Should you find yourself having any ideas otherwise, I must stress to you that, while the artifact is of enormous value, it is only of value within a certain small community of researchers. It is not for the eyes or hands of an uneducated man such as you conditionally demand that you do not interact with the object in any way. It might prove incredibly dangerous for you to do so. It is an instrument of great power, and should not be interfered with by inferior minds. And this is dated 23rd of October, 1883. The Hungarian building boom, the Victorian industrial peak. So, what a time. Look, it appears to be missing 2 hexagonally shaped pieces. Good heavens. So we pop them in there, and a little hatch opens. And we can see that there's some sort of big ball in there, but the hole is far too small. So, oh look, these turn, and now the hole's bigger. So, as the actress said to the bishop, out it comes. A strange brass sphere. Let's have a closer look at it. You can tap on anything on the left in the inventory there and look at it and rotate it around. Have a really good look. Look at that. It's got 2 eyes, 2 arrows on it. Attachable, but not by hand, so it's got to go into something to take it apart. Okay, so where in that slot right there, perhaps? And now I. And it seems to look wherever my finger is dragging it to. All right. Perhaps the code. What code are they talking about? When I look at the S and the S and the E, see they go on to there. So there is a code for the compass somewhere in the room. Okay, that's fair enough, isn't it? Where is it? What's going on there? Is there something there? I thought it sort of focused on that corner there. Now, I didn't find this code by accident, actually, when I played this before. So I'm just going to have a look in here and see if I can actually find it. One thing, you get these question marks appear in the top left, and that means that a clue available. But I don't really want to do this with clues. I want to be able to do this without clues today, because I'm recording. I'm trying to look through the PC different. And again here, what can we see different? Nothing. We can't even zoom in on that bit anymore. We can't zoom in on these runes. We do appear to be allowed to zoom in on this box, but this is about something should go. Something is, can we look at the base of the table? No, not really. Something. Can we look at the base of this table? No, not really. So, I'm truly not sure where the answer is to this this puzzle. Somewhere in the room. I'm looking all around the room. What about the runes? What do they look like, they say? Which way up is everything? So I'm not actually sure where the answer is to the puzzle. Is it in this note? Hmm. 5 letters. S-E-N-W. 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 That looks like a T there, doesn't it? Nothing on that. I'm not allowed to zoom onto the round box at all now. It won't let me. It lets me go down there to that note. Oh, no, I can't look at the note through the eyepiece, or can I? No. No, that would have been interesting. I can't see a clue there as to north, south, east and west type of letters. Gosh. And the runes. I'm not seeing it. North, south, east, west. See that X on the side could be a W. Don't see how that really helps me, to be honest. There's nothing in... I can't do anything with this box. Don't seem to be able to move any part of that. The clue's in the room somewhere. I'm buggered if I know where. Does that always start in the southeast? It does, doesn't it? What if I... It always starts... Okay. Oh, Seswun. Right. Okay. Seswun. Alrighty. So we've got another little object, a medallion. This looks interesting. I should take... Yes, I'm definitely going to close look. Oh! Pull those two apart with my two fingers like that. And they rotate, come back. Isn't that beautiful? I wonder if anything matches this shape. Look at the detail. It's incredible. Textures. Right. Well, I think something probably does match that shape, and it's probably on the other table. And this whole look a contender. So let's plop it in there. So now we've got some sort of projector thing. If we look through the lens, we might be able to... Oh, look. Let's go up close to it. Now, there were 3 runes, weren't there? There's another one. If you switch off the eyepiece, take off thing. It's weird. It's really weird. Special magic light that you can only see with the eyepiece. Where's the remaining one gone then? Is there one more? Yeah? Can't see anything. Oh, there it is. Okay. We've got something there. Looks like it's very easy to line up. And we've got some more lining up to do by the look of things. Okay, that's the end of part 1, the tutorial.